Thank you very much, John. I love the way you introduced the call, relying on that video, because I think it's a perfect example of what we're living through all over the world. People struggling, people, don't having access to real opportunities, jobs, incomes, and many other things that we know that people are struggling with. I've seen many families going away and they split each one of them in different countries to be able to provide, for themselves and for others. So I think it's really good that you touch bases with that to start the call, because the main purpose, and we also need to remind to our beloved members and to everybody that to start with this company, we started with a purpose to bless a lot of people, to help a lot of people. Many families being achieving great development in their financial lifestyle throughout these 2 years of operations, and we've been dedicated long hours to support that vision and that purpose, building a real long-term company, evolving, working with um, many others. I see. Let me take down this chat because it's distracting me. Some people are not able to see the screen. They say, but I see very well the screen. Um, yeah. So we dedicated many hours, many days, many months all over this from this 2 year to build this company from ground zero, from scratch. And when I say from scratch, is because we didn't have anything. We didn't have like um, the setup. Um, yes, financially we had, but most important, we have a great team, great people around us, And I think that's the difference between this company and many others, especially, of course, being something dedicated to achieve our goals, because many platforms are there are just platforms. This company was built with a great foundation, um, with a little bit of what we have, but also with the great ideas that we put together. And I want to remind on the beginning of this call, because we got so amazing things that we're going to share. I'm pretty, really, really excited about celebrating with all of you all this achievement. And most of all, because we feel with satisfaction of being making good decisions, good decision that affect hundreds of thousands of peoples, and then it makes you feel good. We've seen the rise of the Bitcoin. We've seen the stability of the crypto. We've seen some of the challenges the industry have. And as we mentioned before, we had some situation with our technology tools, payment processors. There are still in development, and because of the way it's been built to be one of the fastest and reliable platform to pay out there in cryptocurrency, is not something that you achieve overnight. Now we can say that most of the things are being leave behind. We are above that already, and I think this is something that hundreds of thousands of people already experienced over the past few days, because we push out over $40 million in payout over the course of the last week, and catching up with all that um, last June and beginning of July um, delay for we can say. This is the second time in the history of our company that we had, for some reason, some delays. but we are most pride because we can be over that, and then we take the decision, and you are awesome membership that understand all that. Above all, we can give some, a wrong impression for people who are used to build in uh, platforms, and they see some signs. But for us that are being very transparent and communicating every step that we're making, for us is a really achievement what we are doing over the last month and the last weeks. Because why? Because we are delivering and we are making progress step by step, even though it's slow, but we're making really good progress. And I think that translating in a lot of people excited because by the end of the day, you say, whew, I can breathe, I received my payout, like they say. So we are really happy for that. And we just want to talk a little bit about the stability of our company. Our company is a really, really big, stable company in terms of the ecosystem that we created. When other companies crumble or crash in the first 90 days, in the first 6 months, in the first year, our company is every day making it stronger. Okay, so that's one thing that if you're here today as a new member, if you joined in the last 60 days, 90 days, in the last 6 months, or just last week, you should know this. Our company is way ahead of the game. Uh, differentiate from other companies because of the ecosystem that we're creating. So I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about that fact that it brings us out here celebrating our second anniversary. And we feel good because what we're going to share with you today, guys, is something that uh, is like a reward, right, John? It's like a reward after the storm, it comes the reward, and it's a big one. Where after this pandemic, guys, we can get together, celebrate. We can celebrate your success, and we can look forward for what is coming. So some of the things that I wanted to talk to you about is about that, the stability of the company, the great support that we receive from the leadership of this company throughout these times. It's been amazing to see the strength, the communication they have with all their teams. Our company is already growing over 300,000 members, and we keep growing every second as we speak. And this is something that we are very proud of. I see company that's in the first year, in the first 6 months, um, they have like millions of members, John, right? We see companies surpassing a million members very fast. But I think, yeah, it happens. I mean, I've seen it. And for our company, I think we've been blessed because we're growing organically, and we're growing in a rhythm that we can control, that we can perform in our operations. So it's really important for you guys to understand that we're building the company based on solid grounds. Every dollar that we invest in the company is to make it stronger. Hiring from customer support agents to developers, new developers, to perform in our system to make it safer for you. So I just want to touch on that a little bit, and also letting people know that if you receive over the weekend, like a duplicate payout, like if you receive 2 times, 3 times your payout, because we pay millions of dollars at the beginning of the end of May or June, we pay millions of dollars there. We're ahead in time. Why? Because batches in payout get duplicated, And I think this is the first time that we explain it that way. But the system we're not recognizing those failed payout, and it was actually sent out. So people cash out even before they produce their income, their commissions, their results. So, or commissions in the network. So they were being paid ahead of time. So it's something that we handle very well, and it was corrected, and it was brought to our attention from the leadership. So thank you very much for our leadership that brought that to our attention. Our team jumped into it. It was back on the end of May and June. We've been dealing with all that, and I know many of you in this call or watching us had that experience that received double payout, triple payout, and then you communicate with us through customer service, and then we talk, and then we put the deduction in your back office, or you send the money back, or we just credit it in your wallet. So it's something that we've been going through. So I wanted to warn you, or I wanted to ask you, if you had any other experience, keep reporting to us, because we're working on making things better for all our members. And I think we move a lot faster. A lot of people were very happy with that matrix payout, John, because woof, that matrix filled up really fast in the last week. I think it was over $40 million that we push out to our membership, and we are catching up as fast as we can. The crypto market is being really, really stable, and is looking very positive between the 35 and 40,000 range. So I just wanted to say that message to you. I'm looking forward over the course of this call to laugh with all of you, share that emotion. We have some amazing news to give you, and let's jump right into it, John.
Absolutely. And before we transition away from that, if you don't mind, Huascar, I think, first of all, it would be fair to assume that everyone is going to have another very impressive matrix next month, because we know how much more catching up that you're going to be doing very soon. And I think it's also worth mentioning, we've had this go out in groups, and we've had this go out in messages in the back office and even in emails. But I think it's good for members to hear again live right from you that the intention has always been and continues to be, once all of this growing pains with the payout system are all put to bed, the intention, of course, for CFX is to have a withdrawal schedule 24 to 48 hours after you make your initial withdrawal. So please, members, don't forget that that was the original goal, and that continues to be the goal of the company as it moves through these types of challenges and growth.
Absolutely right, John. I mean, we never changed that. I mean, the only reason why we changed the payout schedule through our banner information in the back office was because of a lot of the tickets and customer support agents had to handle, people wondering about a simple withdrawal. And we know why, and we know what that means. It means I fear for this opportunity. I fear for it's not good enough to believe. I fear because I'm not sure. I don't feel comfortable, or oh my God, I'm scared they are gonna go, or all those type of thinking that it comes to you. Remember, negative thoughts are 95% in our mind constantly, and we need to be able to discriminate them. And we need to be able to choose what it works for us and for our business. And for a company like us, that we've been very, very transparent, we always communicate what is going on. And we've been, since the day one, guys, listen, time, I just keep repeating this, John, because I have to. Time doesn't lie. You can lie one time, but you can say something, but it will be on your face once you're not delivering. And we've been telling people since day one what this company is about and what we are going to do. What we're going to do, what we say is what we do. We deliver. It might take a few more weeks, a few more months, but we deliver. and we always show that transparency. And that's why, guys, we are over here. And I just want to confirm what our marketing director is saying. Our goal is to be back on track and to be back on 48 hours maximum on the withdrawal, and that's the withdrawal request from you. We're tuning in from our tools. They are performing very well. Many things on the background, blockchain developer, nodes in the Bitcoin network, servers, and it's all coming together in an infrastructure. And as we grow and as we process faster payout, we are discovering those things. Remember, we are building live a payment processor. And yes, it is our goal to be back on track. Don't hesitate. And another note also, John, when you go to work, people go to work, and some people, receive their check in rarely cases weekly. Most of the people, receive their paycheck every 15 days or every month. The payroll on the companies are monthly. So if you rely on a company, and if you trust your company, and if you know that the company is doing what it needs to be done to go to the next level, you should not worry, because we have the most amazing team that you can ever imagine, guys. We are working with a very and extremely capable and professional people. So, well said. Let's moving on. And
we've been very lucky.
Exciting news.
We've been very lucky with the programming team that you've put together. So let us move on to an announcement that many people have been waiting for a long time.
Oh my God! I thought that date was gonna be, hidden, but it's there on the screen. I cannot believe it, John. Is that September 25th?
Yeah, that's it. That's coming up.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. For the first time, guys, people who won the promotion, people who is waiting for this headquarter, state-of-the-art decoration and technology trading floor in Latin America is going to be live on September 25th. And I'm really excited, guys, because, wow, it's been a long wait. And with COVID-19, the containers, people who couldn't travel, specialized workers that put together that wood ceiling, doors, tables, everything they are building is very pretty, very pretty. So I'm really excited because we're going to have so much fun on September 25th in our curtain ribbon ceremony. And John, you know what?
Hit me with it.
We got coming up next people who won a promotion. We got two things. One, people were going to be able to participate in more promotion that we got for you at the end of this call. We're going to announce those promotions in lottery. And secondly, we got winners that participated with their teams. They put together a great job and they won the promotion to be there with us celebrating.
Yes.
So I just wanted to welcome them, John, and okay. I believe
I think it's a great idea. We'll celebrate the people that already won this promotion, but I think when everyone sees the promotion that you have in store for them at the end of this presentation, there'll be a lot of smiles on a lot of faces. And by the way, Huascar was just giving you a bit of an update in regards to all of that custom woodworking that's being done in the office. We also will have an updated, a very recent sneak peek for you before we wrap this call up. So let's, first of all, celebrate again for the benefit of those that were winners that are going to be attending now that we have our broadcast date in September. Now, of course, many of you know Nicholas and Stefan, and of course, many others don't. So we've got a little video because these individuals are, well, they're a long ways away from where I am. And in fact, you're going to see on their video, they're not even completely synchronized with the audio. I'm not sure if that's because they're on a different planet or if they're just long, long ways away from a cell tower or whatever the case may be. But let's have a quick listen to the message they had for us.
Is that an elephant back there? Let's watch.
Greetings from the safari here in South Africa, from Sabi Sabi Lodge. Sorry that we can't be at the live call because there's no internet, because tonight we are traveling here all over South Africa and our bucket list is done. We saw the Big Five and it was so amazing, and thanks to CASHFX that we have this wonderful life and can enjoy these times. So Niklas, how you reach the top, how you reach this great vacation to fly now to Panama?
Yeah, I think your English is better than mine. But where we make the decision.
Yeah,
true. Huh?
True.
Yeah. And then we, I don't know, start to work for 4 weeks, 3 weeks, I don't know. And yeah, then we make it possible to.
So, and he said the true words, we made a decision. First of all, guys, you must to make a decision. And if you make a decision, then it will come true. I remember after 1 week, I told Justin that I will win this vacation to Panama because we made a decision. And then we worked hard. True,
yes,
Niklas? He is a hard worker. You must be a big-hearted guy to make the appointments with your partners. And with CASHFX, it was easy. The truth is, we made a commitment, we worked hard, and then we got it, guys. So now we are here in Africa, saw the Big Five.
Look at this amazing view.
Look at this elephant. Here the elephants come to the lake. And I wish you now a wonderful end of the month call, guys. Bye-bye from Niklas and Stefan.
Bye-bye.
It sounds like they're having a lot of fun.
It looks like. I always wanted to do a safari. I mean, it must be amazing.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, you've committed to going and touring the continent of Africa. So I think you have an opportunity. And I suspect that when we publicize those dates, there may be many other members from different parts of the world that might want to come and tag along as well. So we were also going to hear from a couple other very important winners. In fact, our first prize winner, Victor, but he was unable to get on the call. So, of course, we're going to see him in Panama.
I think it's here, John. I think Victor is
well, let me
here.
have a quick look.
Yeah. Please
right
chat us. If you're here, Victor, please let us know in the chat.
Let me see.
If you're here, because I really, really wanted to talk.
We know how enthusiastic he would be. No, he's not popping up in the chat, so he may not have been able to get into the room in time.
Oh, yeah, he's here. He's here. I'm here. Look at there in the chat.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing him. You can make him a co-host.
Okay, let me see.
Just hit more and make him a co-host, and we're good to go.
Yeah. Now can you unmute yourself, Udabon? Because I already popped it. Yeah, let me see. Can you unmute yourself? I have it in my...
There you go. Got it. This is me, Udabon. How are you guys?
Hey, there you go.
Hello from Nigeria.
I never even thought to search last name first. But I'm really glad that Waskar knew better.
Me too. Wait, let me tell you one thing. For all of you, listen up. This great leader here from Nigeria make it possible really fast. I think it was 12 days that you achieved the promotion. He enrolled 3 new personals. He helped one of those personal to become executive, and he achieved 50,000 points in 12 days. It was the first winner on this contest promotion. It's not a lottery. It's not, something that we paid him. No, he went out there. He worked with his team. He brought out new members, and he helped them. To achieve. So congratulations, great work. You deserve it. How you feeling?
Oscar, thanks. I really appreciate that. Thanks a lot. First of all, just want to honor you guys for transiting the vision from dream to reality. It's amazing what CASHFX is doing here in Nigeria. It's lifting a lot of people from poverty into wealth. That's what it's doing. And I couldn't have done this without an amazing team. My uplines from Ebok to Donchi, Ofure, Adiola, even President Lee O'Shea, everybody was involved, including, of course, my wife, who really helped with all of this. So it was teamwork. It wasn't just me alone. There was a lot of hand-holding. And the Nigerian team is just so pumped up. CASHFX is the company of the future. I mean, just think about what happened yesterday. Yesterday was Matrix Day. It's a day the company forces you to make money. I mean, they call it forced matrix, but I mean, you're forced to make money. I wasn't expecting any money. Oscar just threw some money at me, and it just keeps happening over and over again on a weekly basis. The earnings, the compensation system, the rank system, the way CASHFX is set up, a lot of companies are going to be left in the dust to catch up with where this is going to be going. This is a legacy company, and I'm really excited I'm a part of it. Thanks, Oscar, for making this happen.
How you feel to be able to travel to Panama on this historical event that we're opening for a very, very close circle of people that are going to be there?
I'm super pumped. Can't wait. September 25th is a fantastic date. I was thinking it will clash with some travel trips that I have, but looks as if it's going to be a free time for me. And looking forward to the vacation. Looking forward to meeting everybody, yourselves, the leadership team, and just sitting down in the ambience of the office, all the things I'm hearing and reading about. To that, Huska. Thanks a lot.
How long have you been in the company?
I joined on the 3rd of May. On the 3rd of January this year. So I'm like 7 months in, and just doing the best I can to build the team.
Well, we can see that you're just you're a manager. You're making your way to director. So I just thrilled to to get to talk to you, and I'm looking forward to meeting you there. To spend some time with all the leaders, and for sure I have committed myself to go to Nigeria, and I can wait to be there so we can touring again and do some amazing events. To help a lot of people. So thank you and congratulations.
Thanks, Oscar. There's a large team that's going to be waiting for you out here. So hurry up. We're waiting.
Good picture, by the way.
That's my son. Thank you.
Oh, that's your son. Okay. I was wondering. Okay, you lost how many years you lost on that pictures? But it looked great. It's good to have family around and build for them. So that's what it's all about here in CASHFX. Congratulations, and we'll talk soon.
Congratulations. That's a heck of an achievement.
All right, let's move forward, John. What do we got next?
Well, we've got #1 lottery winner who is also going to be coming to Panama. And we got a message from Lars that he was not able to be on the call. He was with family at the moment, which is a fantastic thing. Part of the reason we do what we do. But he's very much looking forward to meeting you and meeting the rest of the crew when he's in Panama. One thing is funny, he actually says here that when his name was read out, he didn't believe it because he never wins anything. The only thing he wins is speeding tickets, I think.
I think so. I mean,
not anymore.
I mean, anybody can win. That's what I was going to say. I mean, we didn't promote the lottery too much, and on the last time for making it to the ribbon cutting ceremony. But I think we should promote more, because it's a little bit of money that you put in these pots. We put 3 prizes. Now we have a really great surprise for everybody with this the next lottery for what we got prepared for all of you. So I think it's a great opportunity for most more members to access this opportunity, because like Lars says, he never win anything, but it happens that he win a trip, all pay, to be with us in that ceremony in Panama. On top of that, with $2,000. So
I guess you can never say never.
Exactly. You cannot say never. So congratulations to Lars too.
And very important for everyone on this road to entrepreneurship, your past does not equal your future.
And your past is not who you are. Mm-hmm. It's just your history, not having anything to do with what you are or who you are. So I was listening to a sermon about that last Sunday, and it was talking about it, to become it. So most people become, what they do, and it's not who you are. What you do is not who you are. What you are is what you choose to be. So it's really important that, John.
It is important indeed. And with that, those very positive words, I think that we're going to share a couple really short videos, because we've got something we want to celebrate. And I think the best way to set the tone for our upcoming celebration is to remind members of our past 2 celebrations. Now, of course, our first was in November 8th to 10th, I believe it was, 2019. That feels like a lifetime ago now, but it was only 24 months ago, or maybe even less than 24 months ago. It was November.
Incredible.
Yeah. A lot has happened between now and then. So we're going to play, I think this is only 2 minutes long, a bit of a really compressed overview of some of the exciting things that happened during that. And then we're going to play a 1 minute long video. It's only 1 minute long because not too many people were there. There's not too many highlights to share. And this is because, of course, this was our 1 year birthday, which happened to land right in the middle of COVID time. And of course, people were restricted to fly. And so it was one of those events that we know many members wanted to attend, but chances we're just not allowing them to attend. So let's watch both of those really quickly first, and then we'll prepare for some new news.
Da-da-da-dum.
So I think that as the contrast to obviously what was a very small event due to the requirements to be a very small and limited event, the corporate team and of course Wasgard Edmund specifically wanted to give everyone an opportunity to celebrate on a grander scale. And so what, of course, they've been doing behind the scenes and putting a great deal of time and energy into something that would be, I think, a fair representation of a second anniversary and sort of the scale of the celebration, I think, would be more appropriate.
What is that beach?
Pretty nice spot. It's probably close to you.
It looks like here. It looks like my backyard.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that what you've got planned is going to give members that choose to attend an opportunity to see not only this beach, but many very, very beautiful beaches on a very specific route. So I guess without any further ado, we should probably reveal.
No. Wait.
All right.
I just wanted to ask the people watching on the chat what they think it is they imagine that we're talking about. Please guess on the chat and tell us what you think we're planning, showing these two short videos and this beautiful and gorgeous beach on this call. And talking about birthdays, talking about parties, talking about live events. Look at that. Oh my God. Yacht, party, prices, vacation, cruise. Oh, somebody say cruise. What is it? What is that we got, John?
Maybe it was you that entered the chat.
I don't know. Wow.
Let's take a look at some highlights.
See by the reaction of everybody that it's a approved idea. What do you guys think?
It's just such a great idea. The ability for everyone to hang out together and have nothing to worry about.
I'm super excited, John. Super excited because when I think about, hugging people and just to be in the same room, to get to meet people that we've been working with, this for the last 2 years. Get together, celebrate, and just being privileged and be grateful for this great business, this great company, and this great leadership. We're looking forward to celebrate, and because of this COVID and these new procedures for traveling, for gathering people in a hotel, I think the perfect scenario due to these circumstances is a ship exclusively for you guys. This is not going to be open to everybody. It's going to be a exclusive CFX anniversary cruise next November. We're gonna disclose everything in our website for you to be able to go through the process of buying your tickets and your way in. And let me tell you guys, for COVID-19, for a cruise of 3,000 people, it is only allowed to have half of it. So we're going to have like between 1,200 and 1,500 people on board. I know we are 300,000, but let me tell you, it's going to be very, very exclusive with We're going to have extraordinary panelists, conference, value, training, fun. And I can tell you that be prepared to purchase your ticket very fast, because this is going to be sold out very, very fast. Very, very fast. So pretty excited, John, pretty excited. And I think we have all set. In this first week in August, we hope that we can post it, everything ready. If it's not this week, it's going to be the beginning of the next week, because we're finishing up the touches for the packages. It's going to be 3 different packages room. I think it's going to be gold, silver, and bronze that you can purchase. And of course, we told you that we have some surprises about promotion and lottery. Guess what we have?
And by the way, if this is something that is not going to fit in your schedule, because obviously this is coming up very soon, remember, CFX was always intended to be a live events company. So this is just the beginning. Now that the world is finally opening up again, of what will be many fun adventures to come.
Oh, for sure, for sure. I mean, remember, we got tons of leadership pins that we planning to deliver and to start giving you guys what you work for. So let's jump in to be what it is to be becoming an entrepreneur, and let's dive into Napoleon's here, Think and Grow Rich, by our marketing director, excellent teacher and exposer, Mr. John Kinnear. Go ahead, my friend.
Thank you, buddy. So first of all, we're going to spend a couple of minutes on this, because as Huáscar mentioned, we do have a couple more very special announcements as they relate to this upcoming event. So we want to wrap the meeting up in just a few minutes with those announcements, and then also a couple more updates right from corporate that I think are important for all of you to see. But before we get into that, we wanted to take a few minutes and shift focus just for that moment to entrepreneurship. Of course, this is why all of us are here. And we're here to build something special for ourselves and for the people that matter to us. And that road to entrepreneurship can be absolutely challenging, but it's also going to be one of the most exciting, worthwhile endeavors that you participate in during your lifetime. So it's so critically important that you really dig in and give these actions the effort that they deserve, because they're truly life-changing activities if you decide to do well what Stefan was mentioning on their interview from Africa. Make a decision. Anthony Robbins, whom I know many of you have heard of, and his teacher, Jim Rohn, talk about the Latin root of the word decision, and that means to cut off from. So while there are many options that are available to you in your course of life, once you set a goal and you decide that you're going to work towards that goal in your mind, if you're doing this properly, if you're giving it the attention it deserves, you're cutting off other options, which means that you can have a more specific focus on the things that you do want. And this is why goal setting, we've talked about goal setting in the past, is so critically important. This is why reading through your goals on a daily basis, if you can be dedicated enough to take 1 minute, 90 seconds, maybe 2 minutes a day, when you get up, before your first cup of coffee, even before your shower, and just quickly read those bullet point goals for you. Always to start your day on track. Always just to remind yourself to start your day in a positive frame of mind, because what we're going to talk about in Think and Grow Rich is exactly that. We were on chapters 47 to 50. I think 53 is more accurate, and specifically autosuggestion. And so this is really where Napoleon Hill gets into some interviews with some incredibly powerful people on their opinions in regards to autosuggestion. And in fact, you can see on the screen in front of you right now a quote, a very famous quote from Henry Ford. And you've heard deviations or versions of this quote. I'm sure all of you have from many, many people over the years. And that is, whether you think you can or think you can't, you're absolutely correct. And that decision making that's happening between between your ears is so critically important to your success. And so when it comes to auto-suggestion, we want to make sure that we're really focusing on this core concept. It's conditioning and reprogramming of your subconscious mind. What's most important, though, and where most people find themselves actually using auto-suggestion in the wrong way, is being overly negative or hard on yourself. Negative self-talk, negative internal dialogue, calling yourself stupid, calling yourself unlucky, calling yourself incapable. The percentage of people in the world today that are anything but their own cheerleaders is staggering. In fact, I believe there's a self-confidence epidemic that the world is struggling from, and there's absolutely no reason for it. There's no truth behind it. The world is definitely more stressful than it has been in decades in the past, and we know why that is. It's because the world's more connected. We're all exposed to more information, and part of that more information is we're exposed to more negativity. But if you really analyze the facts, there are more people that have been removed from poverty in the last generation than in any other past. There are more people that have personal freedoms in any other generation past. There are more improvement. Every single generation that passes, there's more positive changes that are happening to the planet. But that's not what you're being bombarded with in social media. That's not what you're being bombarded with in the news. And the negativity that we're seeing come, I'm not necessarily anti-media. I've never really thought much about it, but the negativity that we see on the news on a daily basis is absolutely staggering. And I think it's one of those things that you're going to need to help police yourself as to how much of that you can consume, because that type of external negativity can have an impact on your auto-suggestion, on your self-talk, which of course has a significant impact on your likelihood of success. So make sure that you control the simple things in life that you can control. And that is that thoughts are things, and make sure that you do yourself the favor and give yourself of the respect of believing that you can accomplish anything you set your mind to. Make sure that you follow some very simple guidelines and steps, setting goals, reviewing those goals on a daily basis. It only has to take a minute or two. You're going to be shocked at what a positive impact that can have on your quality of life. So let's get back into now some of the balance of corporate news and updates, and so we can wrap up our end of month call for July. First of all, we have an office update for you. I promised that we were going to have a very short video. This is short for sure. Now, keep in mind, it's very hot in the Panama offices, and so there are some exhibitionists that are taking place in there. So parental guidance, there is some nudity in this video. If that's going to bother you, just close your eyes towards the tail end of it. I can see boards going up. I can see a lot of custom woodwork going up, Oscar. Look at that. Looks fantastic.
Beautiful.
See, there's the nudity.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, they're working hard. It's fantastic.
The type of the panels on the wall, the type of wood they are putting together, this video doesn't, do justice of the work they're doing there, but for sure it's a lot of work. It's a lot of boxes, and it's a lot of square meter to cover. But I assure you guys that I was there 2 weeks ago, and I was pretty excited for what I saw. And even the kitchen and the playground is just beautiful. So part of the update that we wanted to give you today is about that, and telling you that I know you all guys want to be there. They want to see our operations. That you want to be able to feel the energy of that headquarters. I know, and you will. The trading floor that we are preparing there as a showroom is going to be very unique. Our algorithm, you're going to be able to see it perform real time on that wall monitors. And we just want to let you know that we have some extremely great events starting January 22nd, January of 2020, that you'll be able to participate and purchase and be there and mark on the calendar in your back office, okay, for the events that we're going to have there. I mean, we're going to schedule those visits so you can guys, if it's going to be 150 people or 200 people and a weekend, you're going to be able to buy those. We're going to invite traders. We're going to invite speakers, well-known speakers, and you're going to have a tour. We're going to have some dinners there, events dinner, and it's going to be really, really nice. You just guys have to have patience because not everybody on the membership can be at the ribbon cutting ceremony and our inauguration. We need to inaugurate the office and set everything up and running to be able to receive all of you as you deserve it. So we're putting this office schedule visit calendar. So it's going to be sold out really fast. And every calendar date, as they filling up, okay, then we're going to be able to open more and more and more. So you can be schedule the tour and the visit. But I assure you, it's going to be very unique and very special, the events that we're going to put together there in the office. And of course, we're going to broadcast all those visits starting January 2020. So looking forward to have you guys there and share all of that with you. Now, another important update from corporate is to, everybody can hear me well. Can you hear me well, John? Good, because I have some internet connection problems, so I just don't want to, be able to pass the message correctly. KYC is one of the things that we have in the terms and conditions since the beginning of our company, in order to grow and go to the next phase of our company with the copy trading and other things that we are preparing for you guys. We need to implement KYC. Now, this is not going to be mandatory since the beginning, but I can, I can assure you that if you're diligent and go through it, it will be better for you. So new members and existing member, everybody is going to have the option starting this August this year, everything is in place. We're going to have one of the best companies in KYC, one of the most recognized company. You're going to see the system is flawless, very, very nice. And some of the information that is going to be required are here in this slide. It's just your date, birth, full name and citizenship, where the country are you from, proof of identification, any national ID, passport or driver's license, and then biometric facial recognition. You can do it even if you with your phone, with the camera of your phone. So it's very important, guys, that you go through this process, no matter if your country is in the list of country of the company, no matter what, don't worry. You just go through the process, and this is going to be in your own benefit. We're going to honor everything for our members, all of our members. But in order to go to the next year, 2022, and go to the next phase of our company, this is something, guys, that is required. And this is something that is going to be good for everybody. I assure you that we're working towards making this as one of the most recognized company in the world. And I assure you that, guys, this is going to be very easy and nice for everybody. Now, John, what do you got here? I see a promotion and I see a cruise. What is this?
Listen, I love the fact that we're going to. I watched, and obviously we had the opportunity to hear from Victor during the course of the call, and it's great to be able to watch these members that want to win these promotions really dig in and make some incredible things happen, because the rest of us also get to hear about their experiences and how much work they got done in such a short period of time. It's a great lesson for everybody. And it's great also to have those kind of targets. You can see what's possible. And so it helps you with your own goal setting. So I love the fact that we're going to have another promotion that is probably going to, I assume, be very similar to the promotion that we just wrapped. And that's the case. Here are the details.
Yeah. Because it works. So sorry about that. My sound. I have two devices all over. I don't know. But it worked. The last promotion, it worked perfectly. So I think we just duplicate that promotion in here. It's very easy to achieve. If you saw Audubon, making it in 12 days, anybody can do it. If he can do it, we had 3 people doing it. Well, actually, we had 6 people that did last promotion. I bet there is a lot of more people are going to make it this time. And last time we granted the prize for the first 3 people to achieve the promotion, and this time it's going to be 5. The first 5 individual leadership that helped 3 new members, enroll 3 new members, and help one of those. I mean, you're going to help the 3. You're going to help everybody, but you can see which one of those are going to push forward faster. So you focus on who is giving you more. That individual that is following instruction more, that is, more hunger, that has more hunger to achieve, you help them. And then, of course, it's easy to get. 50,000 points, 15K can come from your existing organization if you already have a team. Starting August the 1st, yesterday, those points count toward your promotion. Is really easy. The first 5, guys, if you want to be on that cruise, all paid out in exclusive cabin. Let's go to work and, let's make it happen. Let's help more people. So I think it's going to be a great promotion, John. What do you think?
I'm sure it will be. I'm sure of it. And again, they're not going to have to wait long to receive their prize. I mean, November is coming up very fast. Here's some more good news.
Oh. This is one of the things also that it was underestimated. We're going to make some changes in the price of those tickets. We're going to make it even easier for you to participate. Lars commented in his message before today, the Norway gentleman that won, that he said, I never win anything in my life, but I just bought 2 tickets. He bought 2 tickets. Guess what? One was the winner. So we're going to lower the price of the tickets for more people to be able to participate, and then you guys be more involved. Remember, it's just, we show that in a Google generator live. Okay, so we're going to do that the same. We're going to pick the list of all the participants, and we're going to pick the winners. 5, we're going to pick, not 3. Now we're going to pick 5. And just because I want you to be able to sleep tonight and, don't go crazy this weekend, because, this week is starting, guys. Today's Monday. I want you to go after, your goals. We're not going to share those prizes today, but we have a really cool banner that is going to be on your back office. It's going to pop up on your back office with the prizes. I assure you that those prizes are going to move you in the right direction. So pretty excited, guys. Pretty excited about this cruise. Not only because of its exclusive private cruise, but because we're celebrating 2 years anniversary in our beloved company. And that gave us a really great pride to share with all of you. The KYC is going to start this week, and you're going to receive an email with the same information, and under your account tab in the back office, you can make it, and it's going to be popping up in your back office also. So don't worry about it, because I see some of the people that are asking here some questions. Now, even July was a very, very excited month because of so many news and so many social media posts and so many customer service messages and so many duplicated payouts.
It was a crazy
we got July rank advancement. John, please give us a number.
Yeah, it was a crazy month to say the least. And in spite of all the madness, congratulations to all of you, because 54 new executives during this crazy month. And the same thing with managers, 10 new managers. Congratulations to all of you. And of course, apologies. And directors and presidents club and ambassadors have held fast. And so I think that as we start sliding towards the autumn and the cooler weather, and everyone's putting their work hat back on, and they're going to start working towards these promotions, I have a funny feeling we're going to start to notice these last categories, especially the directors category, start to go up in growth as well. So that's going to be very exciting, to say the least.
No doubt about it. John, I can tell you that Agos is going to be producing, I don't know, but I have the feeling that we're going to see more members in the President's Club participate in this Agos. I think there's a people very close to that. I think a lot of people are going to be excited, and a lot of people is understanding what is our vision, what is our company about, and I'm pretty excited and proud about. Well, I think it's been a very, very nice end of the month call, and just to welcome the right way in August. It's my birthday in August also.
Well, listen, a very happy birthday to you coming up. And I'm sure that you're going to get many happy birthday wishes from the membership. What I wouldn't mind doing, Waskar, is just taking 30 seconds or a minute and talking about something that is going to affect everyone in the company, because all of you have had to deal with things outside of your control that have been affecting you. And those things, of course, are opportunists that build social media posts or make blogs or make YouTube videos, and they see certain signals. Now, you've heard me say 100 times, if you've ever heard me say it once, the bloggers and, of course, those that propagate, design, and push out negative news don't know anything more than you do. And so they simply look at signals, and then they make best guesses based on those signals. And one of those guesses that many of your favorite bloggers have made was CFX was slowly circling the toilet bowl and about to go down the drain. And of course, one of the reasons that they were making that assessment was they were simply looking at the byproduct of us creating our own payment solution. And they were looking at the byproduct of, as any large piece of software gets launched, there's going to be some challenges from time to time as bugs get worked out. But they were only focusing on that byproduct, that end result. CFX isn't paying. They must be in serious trouble. Everything's going sideways on them. Usually in our professional experience, not that they actually have professional experience, but they're saying in our professional experience, they've got 30 to 60 days. And so this is a very important lesson for all of you that got caught up in that hype, that got worked up in the fear, the potential fear of loss from individuals that really are only speculating. They have no more facts than you do. And in fact, and listen, I mean, no disrespect to these individuals that are blogging, but in my professional experience, generally people that decide to take these tacks are people that have attempted to build teams like you are right now and have been unsuccessful building teams. And so they start deviating and looking for other ways to make money online because they're ineffective team builders. And I'm not trying to pick fights. I'm just trying to warn you to be very careful as to who it is that you're listening from and who it is that you're getting your advice from and who you're going to for motivation and inspiration. Because we just finished talking about auto-suggestion with Napoleon Hill, and these things have an impact. And of course, here we are now. Waskar has paid out, well, his finance team has paid out $40 million with, we know, many, many, many more tens of millions to come with them getting caught up to date. And now, of course, these individuals were incorrect. So I think it's prudent that that all of you just make sure that you control the information that you allow in. And I agree. I think that this is going to be the catalyst for many of you pushing forward and starting to invite many of your friends to CFX that perhaps you were holding off on sharing this information with. I was looking at that launch video from Panama, and I was going through the list of members that we saw in that video, Waskar, and remembering, oh, there's so-and-so that got started on a $500 trade pack and they're a 100K pack now. Oh, there's so-and-so that got started on a $300 trade pack and they're a 100K pack now. And there's so-and-so who just hit director. And we're talking only less than 24 months. And the amount of income that's being generated by members that just dug in and got some work done was staggering. And now, of course, all of you have basically 24 months from pre-launch as history to draw on for your due diligence. And so it should be even easier for people now to move forward in confidence and start to work hard towards reaching their goals.
John, you said it correctly. I mean, you've been teaching Think and Grow Rich, and we've been hearing what successful people are focused, on. And when you look at the trash outside, if you put your trash can in the middle of your living room, you will sit down beside your trash can on the living room? No. I put that example because it rings the bells on it. You don't focus on the trash. You don't sit or eat where the trash is. And like John said, a lot of people get benefit from blogging because the negative things are getting traction more than the positive. People like to gossip. People who doesn't know anything or don't have results, what they do, they've been talking all over about gossip. They make things up and they talk about negative stuff. So if you see the results of those individuals, nothing wrong about that. I mean, I have nothing against them. I just follow the path of success and follow the tracks of the results of those people. So when you start listening bloggers, reading bad news, and you don't follow what we are been saying since the beginning of our times and delivering since the beginning of our times, you get contradiction. Why is contradicting? Because we always do what we say since the first day. So now I'm going to put you an example on that. Even when the Bitcoin was 30,000, 31,000, we were trying to push payouts to our members. But we got problems in the payment processor system. And thousands of members received duplicate payouts, triple payouts. Imagine that. Millions of dollars that went out of our company wallets through our payment processor, and people were receiving that and experiencing and reporting in that. And the Bitcoin was low. So what we do, we had to put together some batches and wait and resolve the issues. And we were testing live our payment processor, pushing the payouts. So guys, you need to follow facts. Don't follow gossip or bloggers though who doesn't know anything about that. And especially when those bloggers, guess what? They're building another MLM or another company. And for them, it's really easy to start the fire on a great company. What? To build from those members that are leaving that company. Because it's easy to fish inside of a, how you say that, where the fishes are?
I'm not sure, but there's a lot of fish hanging out here. Maybe Hugh knows, but there's
but it's really important. It's really important what you say, because I think everybody gets it. Fishbowl, exactly. Thank you very much for all the chat members. That fish tank, fishbowl. Oh yeah, of course. Is even better when you can throw your fish can, and fish some of those they are captive there, and they are scared, and they are not reading Napoleon Hill, and they are not focused on the vision they are building, and they are not connected to us in social media or their upline or their leadership line. They are not building anything. They're just very passive, sitting there and scared. Why? I know, I understand it, because they've been burned, they've been defeated many times by platforms out there, which is not related with us, because this is not what it's about. So I think it's very, very proper time, opportune time from John to bring this bullet points, this subject, because it's important to remember on the, finalizing this end of the month call. What are the facts and how those out there in the market behave, or what gossip they put out there? We're gonna continue catching up. We're gonna continue, and because I said I was proud of the decision that we made, and God protect this company, because I am truly believer that we're, blinded. We have a fortress on this company by God since the day one. That we have some issues with the payment processor, really, really difficult issues, that we are above that already. Just a mild adjustment that we are doing, but we did continue paying up on a large scale when the Bitcoin was 31,000. Guess what? We pushed a lot of money out when the Bitcoin was 41,000. And we were catching up at the end of the month, passing June, and way going ahead on July in an uptrend in the Bitcoin. It allowed us to push us a lot of money out. And guess what? A lot of you guys fill up that matrix bonus payout of this amazing system that we got. And I feel wonderful. I mean, I feel blessed and happy for that. So I think the message that John wanted me to send out to all of you today is exactly that. Science and information printed out hundreds of times, from Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill, to other many authors out there. It's not because it's a great story to read. It's because it works. Because if you study success and you follow people with success, with results, with real results, guess what? You might start acting like that. You might start having those results. And what John's trying to communicate to you today in this call, and myself, is to follow your leaders, follow the connect you with the people that are making it happen for you. Get the strength of knowing where you are. Get the idea or the vision where we are building here. Even though you don't see the amount of work or people or professional or team there is required to run a company like this worldwide, even though you don't see that work, it's tremendous the amount of work that we're doing in order to achieve the structure, legal side, building the infrastructure, putting together the great academy that we got some news for next month to you, and the great tool of copy trading that we are building for the next phase. Those leaders that are within us in our company, they are doing a great job because they trust, because they know what we're doing. And when they have something in their hands, testing it out for us, putting their resources, their willingness, they're building the company with us, like you guys. So thank you very much for listening up. And I hope the message was clear enough, the best we could, for you to focus on what is good and positive. It is really remarkable to see how many people without success make up some fake profile about me. Watch out, because there's people making profile, even from leaders, great President's Club leaders and others, making fake profiles, guys. Texting in Trustpilot and on other platforms, and it's just ridiculous how people invest their time. They don't have good things in their life that they need to dedicate it to. They need to start faking profiles to what? I just laugh because I don't have time to watch that or see any of that. Some people send it to me, and I don't even open it. I just see these type of things, and I laugh. But in the same time, we need to be sure about the company that you are in, and being sure you can protect more because you always verify, you always check. Like a really good saying, a famous saying, say, trust but always confirm. We don't have any app, guys. We didn't put any app out there. And I don't know how people register in a link from their sponsor. They open the link in a browser and they download an app. They look for an app because it's normal. They look for an app, and then they go and send some Bitcoin in a fake app. So these type of things goes from knowing your business, trust your business, knowing what we are building here, and that trust brings success. So thank you very much for this fantastic end of the month call, very interactive. We had over 3,000 people in YouTube, a lot of sharing, a lot of connection, a lot of great comments on this call, John. And the ratings are to the roof. And I know different time zones are gonna catch up, and then those views are gonna go through the roof. What we want is to the most people get the access to see these calls, and for sure be updated. I know in Canada is holiday. I know most of the people in South Africa and in other countries, in Germany, they are in vacation, holiday vacation. So I know that lots of people are our members enjoying their great lifestyle they are creating, are going to be tuning in our call. Thank you to you, John, because you're doing, as always, as usual, a great job, putting together the calls and making it so professional. It is always great to recognize that part. And I think I'm sure everybody loves the way you conduct this end of the month call and the way you support all our membership. Thank you very much.
Happy to do so. I appreciate it very much. Thank you for those contributions and those words at the end of this call. I know that corporate's working extremely hard behind the scenes, everyone, to continue to build out infrastructure so that there will be a day when you too will be completely financially independent. And the only focus you need to do is enjoy your family, enjoy your friends, have fun with what you're doing with your life, and support and help people around you. So I think this is the way that CFX can play a significant role in making the world a better place, a little bit of time, place by place. Thanks very much, Hugh, for helping to manage the chat. Thank you very much for our special guest speakers and for all of you who were sharing positive words, constructive thoughts in the chat. Thank you very much. Thanks very much for all of you taking time to be here. And I hope you all have
a marketing team. Marketing team in YouTube also great job as usual.
Absolutely, indeed. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you all. We're receiving all the love and all the gratitude and all the enthusiasm that you guys have in the chat. Very well received. We feel the energy, guys. I know August is going to be a very, very successful for all of you, and looking forward to be on the next event, Cutting Ribbon and Cruise. Looking forward to share those packages. See you soon, guys.